excited. I'm excited for it. Finally having fans back in the stadium, full stadium, and first time playing in front of them, so definitely excited.
How do you expect it to compare to LSU when you were playing in college?
Well, I heard the fans are a little crazy, like LSU fans. So I mean, hopefully the energy is up. They're going crazy, cheering for us. So I guess we'll see.
Justin, it's that whole thing though, right? I think P2 was talking about, you don't know if you could have tickets for people on the sidelines, or you running through the tunnel. Have you envisioned the run through the tunnel, or are you the kind of guy that's just like, I'm just gonna let it happen and enjoy that?
I'm gonna just let it happen. I think it is gonna mean more if I don't think about it and then I experience it firsthand. So I mean, I'm gonna have chills for sure, but I guess we'll see.
You're a couple games in now to year 2, and I think the whole topic all off season was you had a great rookie season. Our team's going to start adjusting to you differently. Are you noticing anything differently in year 2?
Yeah, I mean with the first 2 games, they play a little differently, but we just got to work out what we have. And I mean, Clint put me in different formations to give me the ball, and just gotta go out there and just keep playing football.
Is it that they're like rolling another defender your way, bracket coverage,
Yeah,
things like that?
have a safety on top, or playing off coverage, not playing as much press. So it's a few different looks, but nothing that I haven't seen before.
Justin, as you look back, how weird was it playing games in front of no fans at home? I mean, you'd have a big play, you do the gritty, but then there'd be no noise at all.
Yeah, I mean, to think about it, it's definitely weird. For my first year ever playing football, to not have fans screaming for a touchdown. So it was definitely different, but I mean, that didn't stop me from doing what I was supposed to do. And now to have fans back in the stadium feels like normal again.
Justin, what's it been like for you to see KJ, a guy you came in with in the draft class, kind of have the 2 games he's had here?
Yeah, I'm definitely happy for him. He's been making some crazy catches, some clutch catches for us, especially late in the game. And I mean, I've been working with KJ ever since combine training. So to see us go to the same team, to see him now being a big part of our offense, he's definitely been working his butt off, and he's definitely paying off.
You brought up the clutch catches, that 4th down one in Cincinnati at the very end, where Kirk has to squeeze that between 2 defenders. It's a slant, he catches it away. How tough of a grab is that for a wide receiver?
Very tough, and I mean the fact that he actually turned his hands around this way, so that's even harder than catching it regularly. So for him to come up big on those plays, and even last game on the last drive catching those 2 catches at the end. So he's been coming clutch for us, and he's just going to keep building and keep going forward.
Couple more for Justin.
Justin, is it a relief to get that first touchdown just kind of out of the way? How do you look at that? Does that help you? Obviously.
Yeah, it's a relief, but I mean, I was shorted the first game. It's crazy, but it is what it is. It was good to definitely get in the end zone for the first time this season, and to hit the gritty again. So definitely going to see how this gritty look this year. This game.
Sorry, Zim said yesterday that I know Dalvin's dealing with the ankle injury, but he's gonna go if he can go. How do you think he shoulders that responsibility of this team needs me to play to open up things, even if I'm battling something, I still have to be out there?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't control those type of injuries. If you get injured, you get injured. But he's definitely in the training room a lot, getting treatment, getting a lot of work done on the ankle. So if he is able to come back, great. It's great to have him, and he's definitely a big part of this offense. But if not, we definitely are looking forward to Matt and Amir to step up to the plate and do what they're supposed to do.
And it's not something he's dealt with something every year he's been here, even before you got here. Do you think that's a responsibility though, that he shoulders himself, I have to do everything to be out there, this is, you know, it's everybody's team, but like in the way that he views the offense and what he can contribute to the offense.
Yeah, and I mean, that would even be the same thing for me if I had got injured. Just wanting to get back with the team. Don't want to miss any games, and I mean, he's a great player, so why not have him on the field if he can? So he's just trying to do everything he can to get back on the field and be with us again.
KJ, do you see a difference
Last one.
in his route running or something physical with him, or is it just experience? Like, what's the biggest change, I guess, if you're one or two?
I mean, the experience is definitely a big part of it. Just not having that experience, not being out on that field last year for him, and this year we was just joking around with it, and he was saying like, "Wow, this is my first time actually being on the offensive side in the game." So he's definitely excited to be back with us on the offensive side. But he's been learning a lot route running wise. He's been trying to better himself every single day, and I mean, he watches me and Adam and just try to find different ways to better himself.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks.